We have chosen to complete a themed week on Kenya for Key Stage 2, Year 4. This will be completed at the end of the summer term, as it is a creative, enjoyable end to the school year. The theme of Kenya has strong humanities focuses on history, geography and religious education, but has cross-curricular links to other areas of the curriculum, including art, DT, science, English, maths, music, dance and ICT. This supports the creative curriculum as each day has a main focus area of learning with clear subject links. Firstly, on Monday, the first planned activity to introduce the theme is a research activity. Children will first find 10 key facts on Kenya of their choice. Secondly, the children will be given certain artefacts to investigate, like the ones we have shown. In the curriculum, this links to 1A under ICT, as they are choosing what information they need and the resource to find it. In the afternoon, children will be introduced to persuasive language. They will begin by looking at certain texts about Kenya, where they will be encouraged to pick out the persuasive language. The children will begin to think about what language they would include if they were making a persuasive piece on Kenya. This activity and each activity plan is differentiated as shown on our PowerPoint. One aspect of the curriculum this links to is 5B under English reading. On Tuesday, the morning will be spent doing a numeracy-based activity in preparation for the planned trip to Raven Safari Park. The children will have the opportunity to investigate different ways of collecting and presenting data, as well as discussing what data they wish to collect on the trip. They will also incorporate aspects of ICT. This activity addresses various aspects of the numeracy Key Stage 2 curriculum, for example, 2C to be able to represent, interpret discrete data using graphs and diagrams. The afternoon will consist of an investigation into the lifestyle of the Maasai tribe, looking at cultural differences as well as the differences between their settlements and ours. The children will then be supplied with a number of materials and encouraged to create models of the Maasai housing. They will also be expected to discuss the properties of materials used. This activity is very cross-curricular, incorporating aspects of geography, the SAT, science and DT. On Wednesday, the children will go on a day trip to Woven Safari. During this trip, the children will be using their data charts, which were produced in numeracy, to record their specific focus area. Throughout the day, the children will be reminded and asked to recap previous learning about Kenya and the animals which populate Kenya. Learning can be extended by getting the children to think about how the animals have adapted to survive in Kenyan environment, as well as food chains that exist in the wild. Woven Safari Park also offers tours to school children, which they can explore the adaptations of animals. At the end of the day, the children will be asked to sketch the animals that they have seen on the trip. One of the aspects of the curriculum this links to is Key Stage 2, 1A from Art and DT and recording first-hand experiences. Following their trip to Woven Safari, Thursday will begin with an Art and DT session. Children will be provided with different materials to make a Maasai outfit. The outfit they create can be worn during the performance scheduled on Friday. Discussions and research can be made on Maasai clothing before the children produce this. This links to 5C under Art and DT, as they will be given a range of materials to investigate and use. In the afternoon, the children will be using the data they collected at the zoo to produce a graph to represent what they have found. Children will be encouraged to interpret each other's graph to understand their findings. This links to 2B of the national curriculum under Maths in Key Stage 2, as they will be interpreting a range of data that they have produced. Friday morning has a very creative approach, with the children being given the opportunity to listen to and recreate examples of Kenyan music, focusing on the call and response sounds of the Maasai tribe. They will also look at the Maasai jumping dance and be taught some simple moves that they can develop into their own routines. The afternoon will be spent practicing the dance and music in preparation for a performance and an assembly at the end of the day. The children will then be able to show their parents their work they have done throughout the week, as well as showcasing their jumping dance. The theme week on Kenya area supports diversity by allowing the children to learn about people from other cultures and backgrounds. Hugh agrees by saying the curriculum has to be culturally responsive if it is to grow. He suggests that diversity should be integrated into curriculum as a cross-curricular approach. This is what we have aimed to fulfil by completing this themed week.